my name is Tayo. Welcome to our catering practical, like I like to call it, with BRI Foods. BRI Foods, we do our special traditional suya pepper from the north. It's a mix of blended African spices made with chili, cloves, ginger, and some seasoning. Today, we're going to be showing you how you can use our traditional suya pepper, Yagi, to marinate stuff. Come closer so you can have a look at what we're doing today. We've got some beef cooking. Well, we like to call it tozo in Nigeria. We've got some chicken parts, and we've got some fish, tilapia. We're going to be making use of some mixed peppers, tomatoes, scotch bonnet, onions, seasoning, salt, and of course our special spice, Yagi. Come with us as we journey today. We're going to start with the fish. I've got some black pepper here, some garlic granules, and I'm going to be adding my suya pepper, my Yagi, and a bit of oil. I'm just going to open and take a few tablespoons of my Yagi and include it in my marinade. Smells really good. So I've included my Yagi in my marinade, and if you would like to purchase a pack of this, you can check out our Instagram handle, Products by BRI. You can also send us a text or call us on 07519 280 650. So back to work. I've got my marinade mixed up. I'm going to put a bit of vegetable oil. Some people don't like that. If you want the healthier option, you can go without that. I like to have my marinade in some sort of paste, so it makes it easy for me to apply it on whatever I'm grilling, especially when it comes to seafood. I'm going to give that a quick stir, and it looks a bit like this. Yeah. If you really like spice, you can still have some Yagi sprinkled on it. Some of us have been in the kitchen a long time, so we typically don't always wear gloves when we're doing seafood. But you know, if you want to, I think you should. I'm going to do my marinade now. I've got my brush and I'm ready to go. Feel free to send questions if you want to ask or need clarification on some of the seasoning that has gone into it. So I put my salt, just a little bit. Yeah. And then we marinate. So if I've used any equipment, I try not to put it back into the marinade mix. I just think it's not very healthy. Everyone does it differently. So the fish has been pre-cleaned, cleaned and drained so that there isn't a lot of water in it. Remember to apply your marinade inside as well, so that you get a good kick when you're having it. It's very important that, you know, when you're marinating stuff, you give it some time and allow it to go in. There's like 2 cuts on the fish. I don't know if you can see it. I put that in there, so it allows the spice to also sort of go into the fish. Once I'm done, I take it, put it in a piece of foil, getting ready to go in the oven. I touch up if there's any part of it that I might have missed, and then wrap it up, ready to go in the oven. Now wrap it lightly so that when the fish is cooked a bit, if you feel you want to add some more marinade, you can always bring it out and open it up quite easily. I'm going to place this in my tray and leave it to sit for a while. A lot of us are getting ready for barbecue, so you know, you might want to check this out. That's another one done in foil. I'm gonna allow this sit in for a few minutes by the time you have it out. Will be tasty enough. For my friend who likes extra spicy stuff, I'm gonna have my marinade, and then I'm gonna put extra chili pepper on it. And that extra chili is the BRI Yagi. It's different, tastes like no other one, I assure you. Give it a bit of a brush inside. You could do this, have it in foil, and then have it in your oven or have it over your barbecue grill. Wrapped in foil, it tends to preserve the moisture a bit better. So, for my friend who's a lover of extra spice, I'm going to sprinkle a bit more Yagi on it. A lot of us are kind of health conscious now, so we tend to use Himalayan salt rather than the conventional one. While I cook the fish in the grill, I'm going to occasionally apply some marinade over it. So we'll let that sit for some time, about 5 minutes, and then pop in the oven. While our fish is grilling away, we're going to do our chicken thigh and drumsticks, all properly cut and cleaned. So pour them into a bowl. I've got some seasoning in here, so black pepper, garlic granules, and I'm just going to sprinkle it over the chicken, just additional stuff. And then go in with the magic spice, the Yagi. If you feel that you've put a bit too much of Yagi in it, you can always temper it down with some barbecue sauce. My friends all like spicy, so we're gonna do really spicy. So that's in there. I'm just gonna give it a bit of a mix. When you've shaken it and most of the chicken's got most of it, leave it in the corner for about 5 minutes as well, so that the marinade can go into the chicken, and then after that I pop it in the oven. Now we're going to do our cuping, or I'm just going to call it tozo because that's what most of us call it. I'm going to put them in the bamboo sticks, and then I'm going to marinate them here in Yagi. So watch me as I go on. So some people might not want to use the sticks. You could probably just marinate it and then pop it in the oven. Put it in an oven tray, preferably lined, and then pop it into the grill. Or you can use a barbecue grill for it. We've got all the tozo in the barbecue sticks, and now we're going to marinate it with the suya pepper. I typically think that the Yagi is spicy enough and tasty enough. There's no need to add anything for the suya, but everyone's taste different, so feel free to marinate as you like. But for me, I think it's just fine. Yeah, so I'm going to sprinkle some Yagi on my chopping board, and then I'm going to put the suya, which is what we're gonna call this, and marinate. Take one, I put it in, a closer view. So don't be like me, use your gloves. I'm used to the spice. Dab it in the Yagi. Make sure that you have everything covered. So I've got my oven tray here. So once I'm done, I'm just gonna put it on there, ready to go into the oven. Make sure it's open so it gets cooked quicker. Take another one. Make sure that all the meat is covered in the spice. It's really important because the Yagi is tasty enough. I honestly don't think that there's a need to add anything else. So when you've got everything covered, it goes back in the tray. So we're all good and ready to go. We have our suya marinated, ready to go into the grill. The fish as well, so the marinade would have gone properly into the fish. The fish would have absorbed a lot of it. And our chicken as well, all marinated with the BRI Yagi. So we'll cook in the oven for about 30 minutes and I'll show you my finished products. So our suya is ready. Cool. This looks very yummy. So I'm just gonna plate it because I've got some friends over. We're gonna taste. So I'm gonna chop it straight through. So I'm just dicing or taking off the last one, and I'm gonna put everything in a plate, garnish it like we like to eat it, and then there we go. I've got all my suya in the plate. I'm just gonna garnish it with some onions and tomatoes. So, bon appetit! My fish is ready. I'm just going to take it out of the foil, plate it for my friends. Hopefully I don't make a mess. Ooh, look at that. Moist, very moist. Can't wait to dig into that. Good. It's a lot of, you know, the juice from the marinade, and that adds to the taste. So I'm just gonna garnish this and plate it for my friends. So I'm done. I've got my barbecue chicken, suya, grilled fish, garnished with some fried yam and plantain. And my friends are here to join me, all courtesy of our BRI Yagi. Thank you.